Seven of Wands, too much competition that you need to fight right now. Probably guarding your position. Something's come full circle. Probably the job or the business that you're pursuing, right? It's completed a circle here. Your blockage is to change the job or to leave, or there's like this huge shake-up and you need to let go of the stability of this job that you're, or the business that you're looking at. But you choose to remain guarded. You choose to remain in that resistance mode is what I'm getting. You know that there's no more learning to do, okay? In the current job that you're at. You're done learning whatever you had to. Yeah. So I feel that you've already had a very fulfilling career path. You've completed this entire cycle at this current business. You're ready to move forward. Okay. You're ready to move into something new or something new within this business or this career. Probably move to a new position or something. Your biggest challenge out here is that you're resisting change. Because this change is going to be something that's going to push you out of your comfort zone, and that's what you're resisting. See, in the past here, you were already a little passive when it came to your actions. On your mind, you still miss the same work, you know. You probably want to go back to what you were always doing with the Six of Cups. You know, or the Six of Cups is the energy, of course, like, you know, right? It's going back, revisiting the past, okay? Going back to what you felt was a good job, okay? But I think you definitely probably are staying in a stale job right now, okay? Probably even repeating negative patterns of some sort. But on your mind, you want to go back to something and not repeat your past mistakes, okay? Maybe you've learned your lessons out here. Queen of Cups. Now, I'm getting that now probably you're wanting to pursue a career which is a very balanced career, okay? You're probably wanting not only something that gives you financial stability, but something that is emotionally very fulfilling to you, you know? Something that gives you a lot of support, but again, something that needs emotional fulfillment along with financial stability, and that's the root of the issue here. Maybe in the past that whatever you were doing that gave you a mixture, a balance of both, and you're resisting a change right now, okay? Because this is a huge shake-up that you're resisting, a disaster. In the near future, you could be having some kind of investors that are coming in to join you. Okay, the Six of Pentacles is a good card when it comes to business. This is investors. This is, you could probably be a very valued employee within your business, okay? But there's definitely a mentor or someone who's going to come in and give you that helping hand financially, okay? Definitely someone here to guide you out. Seven of Swords in reverse, you're wanting to change your approach. Maybe, okay, it doesn't have to be for everyone, but this also means that earlier probably there was a lot of a lot of shady business deals, a lot of fraud, a lot of scams, whatever. You could be involved in something like that. But now this time, I think that you're wanting to change your approach, okay? Because you already got the consequences of your actions and you're wanting to change your approach. And you're wanting, like I said, right, with the Queen of Cups, you're wanting to do something not only which had money. Maybe you were pursuing a career which only gave you the money, only the stability, but when it came to making you happy, nada. This time you're wanting to change your approach and you're wanting to do something that is giving you that emotional happiness, and you're ready to change your ways. The Sun in reverse here. I think you have unrealistic expectations about something. The Sun in reverse can also mean unrealistic expectations. This is also being a little overconfident about something, okay? But maybe there is someone around you who is failing to appreciate you at work, or you're just feeling that, you know, the people don't appreciate you for the work that you do, etc. Or this is just you who has some kind of unrealistic expectations. Probably you're more ego-based, okay? This is more ego-based situation. Five of Swords in your emotions. You feel the need to stand up for yourself. Either you're going to walk away from a lot of mind games, okay? But with the Seven of Wands and the Five of Swords here, this tells me that there's something that you need to face, your challenge, but there's some kind of competition that you need to fight off, okay? Seven of Wands is facing competition, facing challenges, or trying to hold your position, okay, against your competitors. Or probably even fighting to stay. You've built something very stable and you're trying to hold your ground, okay? And with the Five of Swords and your emotions here, I think you're good. sorry, with the Five of Swords out here in your emotions, I feel that you want to walk away from anything that is messy. You want to literally, like, you literally want to walk away from something that's creating a lot of stress, tension, and arguments. Probably there's harassment, or there's just a lot of hostility at work, due to poor communication or lack of communication. But you feel the need to walk away because you don't want to do what you've been doing all this while. Okay, you're trying to change your approach. You're guilty about something, and you're wanting to rectify situation and turn a new leaf. Four of Pentacles. I think you're still going to hold on. You're still going to continue to hold on to something that you hold as that you feel is very, very valuable to you. Okay, you're still in that little paranoia mode, with the outcome here. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. The Tower here. You're resisting that. So like I said, like the Four of Pentacles as your likely outcome, I feel you're still going to hold on to a job or a business, right, that doesn't fulfill you, but you're holding on to it because you fear losing the financial security that it's giving you. That's what's happening. You're still going to continue it, It's like you're very contradicted. What you're doing right now is you want to turn a new leaf, okay? You want to try something very differently. You don't want to do those theft scams. You don't want any shortcut to any money, etc. But again, emotionally, you feel the need there's a lot of defensiveness in your emotions, that aggressiveness. Sometimes maybe there is nothing really bad around you in your environment. It's your attitude that makes you feel that there is something around you where you need to feel defensive. So need to check about the way you're viewing the situation around you. Okay? Clap at the Seven of Wands. Clap at the Seven of Wands. Yeah, Page of Wands. You want to pursue something new, okay? There's some new adventure, new risk that you want to take. This is something, the Page of Wands is probably a new position or a new project, okay? You wanted to take a risk at work. But again, with the Seven of Wands and the Page of Wands, it's probably literally saying that you want to fight for something new, okay? It's on your mind. This is on your mind, okay? You definitely want to, and I think you're wanting to stick to it, and no matter what happens, you're ready to fight it off. Yeah, you're holding your ground, Like, that's what I said. You're probably wanting to face the challenges, anything that it takes, but you want something new. You want this new project, this new idea that you have in mind. You definitely want to let it come to fruition, and you will do anything and everything that it takes, to keep it at bay. And what you're currently doing right now, either you've come full circle with the current job or the business that you're in, and you're moving to something new, or this is the current career that you're pursuing, and you want to shift to a brand new position, anything. Could involve traveling, whatever you're doing, it could involve traveling, okay? Long distance or whatever. What's the Tower? Why is the Tower here? What is the Tower? Clap at the Tower. Four of Wands. Maybe you're very scared that if you try to pursue something new, all of a sudden it's going to have this huge shake-up, within your family situation. Maybe you're the breadwinner of the family, and maybe you feel that if you try to shift somewhere, all of a sudden there could be a lot of conflicts, at home. Probably this could create a lot of workplace conflicts between your colleagues, okay? Right now, probably you're the one who supports your family, and this shake-up or whatever this is, right? Or that sudden unexpected change can put you in a spot where your family, your finances could be very unstable, okay? Or you're the only one and who supports your family, like I said, or your loved ones, and then the entire thing could be a big burden on you, That's why probably you're avoiding this new change. What's the Six of Cups on your mind? What's the Six of Cups? What is this on your mind? The Judgment in reverse here. There's this calling that you're ignoring over and over again. Maybe there is this calling where you need to go back to something that you worked previously, okay? There's something. The Judgment in reverse is where you are literally avoiding or ignoring a calling, okay? There's this lack of realization. You're in denial of a situation, or denial of some truth, okay? You're probably doubting your abilities. That's what I'm getting. You know that you want to go back to how good things were, probably in your past work or past job, whatever. That calling is coming into you again and again, okay? But you're refusing to hear it. You're refusing to hear it. That acceptance and awareness of the situation, okay, or of your actions is not coming in. You're still not awakening from your sleep. You're still choosing to repeat that negative cycle, okay? You're still not ready to break that cycle only because you're refusing this disaster here. Only because you're refusing this disaster here. You're not even happy. You know what you want to pursue, but you're staying very closed off to that idea. What's the Queen of Cups? See, you want to pursue something, okay, that makes you happy with the star here. That's like a wish fulfillment. But along with that, you want to pursue something where you have very high hopes about your job or high hopes about this new thing that you want to pursue with the Page of Wands here. There is something that you really want to pursue. You have a lot of faith and hope that will work out. You have a lot of positivity, okay, about that connection, about that situation or what you want to pursue. But this is your immediate challenge here. You have to let the tower fall. You have to let something happen. Why the Seven of Swords in reverse? 3 or 4. See, you're changing your approach because now you want to explore your options. You know, I'm literally getting some of you who's like very serious about exploring their options. You want to, expand your career options, okay? And you probably even want new horizons in your career, whatever. There could have been obstacles in the path earlier. You could have felt very caged within this situation here, but now you're ready to grow. And your way is you're wanting to do it very strategically and in a new way. What's the Sun in reverse? You're going to get help regardless in the near future. Either this is a partnership, not very much, but definitely some older person who's very generous with their money. Either they're going to help you out financially, you're going to get a good mentor, or there's just someone here who's going to give you a good investor. You're going to get a good investor in the near future. See, lack of passion, right? Unrealistic goals is what I'm getting. So I feel there is a lack of progress in your environment because you have unrealistic expectations, which in turn is making you feel very uninspired. You're lacking that inspiration and feeling very uncreative at work. There's a lack of progress here. Maybe you need to make your expectations a little more real, okay? Tweak your expectations. It's good to have hope. It's good to be positive, but see to it that along with being positive, you're even being realistic. What's the Five of Swords? Yeah, Ace of Cups. You want something. You want something that, fulfills you. You're very bored right now. Wherever you are, See, wherever you are right now, right? I mean, I think either you're very bored, you're feeling very unmotivated, or there's just very unfriendly environment, a very hostile environment. And you feel the need to constantly stand up for yourself. All right, or probably even walk away because you're looking for something which gives you, you want those new emotions at job. You want that creativity. You want something basically that makes you very happy and emotionally fulfilled, right? Look with the Queen of Cups. That's the reason for the reading, right? And that's what's going on with your emotions. I think you're ready to walk away emotionally. You're ready to walk away from this situation because probably the job that you're at, either the environment is nasty, it's full of stress, tension, conflicts, bad communication, hostile environment, constantly playing mind games, underhanded behavior, some kind of abuse, etc. And you're like, what? No more. I want to turn a new leaf. That's what you're doing. But in your environment, something's still not picking up because you're not getting that motivation to stop that again. Only because you want to stay in a job that's very secure right now. See, that's why you're still holding on to it with the Four of Pentacles. This is the outcome because you're not taking that action yet. What's the Four of Pentacles? Why the Four of Pentacles? Why the Four of Pentacles? The Moon in reverse here. There is no clarity at work. I think that you have an opportunity, but I have a feeling that you're sabotaging this. You're sabotaging this opportunity that you're still getting because the Moon is also, it is releasing stress, fear, anxiety, but the Moon is also sabotage at work, okay? It's where something can happen, it can work out for you, but you're still trying to, work around with that. You don't have clarity about what you want. You're sticking to this and you're sabotaging your own opportunity. You will get something very good in the near future. It's your wish fulfillment. But the thing is that you need to tweak your goals a little bit. You do. Till you don't tweak your goals, you're all constantly going to keep having this false start, Maybe you're approaching the kind of people without doing your research, or maybe I cannot stress enough. Unrealistic expectations, okay? Being positive is not a bad thing. It's a good thing. But be positive and have expectations that are within your reach, okay? Because otherwise, you're reaching for something too far, and when, either you get demotivated because it takes too long for you to reach there, or that goal is so far-fetched that you just give up before even trying, okay? And you start, you stop, you start, you stop. False starts. That's what I'm saying. And ultimately, you're sabotaging this, okay? You're sabotaging this. You need to get more clarity at what you want to do and how you want to do it. Walk around your goals. See that what you want is realistic, and see that what you want is down with pen and paper, and make a plan. Have more structure. The willingness is there, the action is there, but your goals probably just need to be tweaked. Yeah? So that's what I have for you, Taurus. I hope this reading resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.